Hey guys, it's Daniel. Welcome back.
When it comes to the Seattle grunge scene, unfortunately, almost every significant band from the scene had drug-related issues to various capacities. One of the most prominent drugs was heroin. In my opinion, Lane Staley was the artist who tragically really epitomized how dangerous heroin can be and how much it can really ruin someone's life. But again, unfortunately, he wasn't the only one who struggled with it. Kurt Cobain, of course, was another key member of the grunge scene who struggled with the drug. The following is a quote from Art Chantry, a graphic designer who was involved in the Seattle grunge movement. In this quote, he discusses Kurt Cobain's drug addiction and in particular the fact that having money actually made the situation much worse. This quote is from the book Grunge is Dead. Quote, "I don't know if you've ever had to deal with junkies before, particularly ones that have money. Walls are built around them. It's like the people that are on the inside protect their junkie, especially if the junkie has the earning power of a Kurt Cobain. What you end up with are layers of, it's like concrete circles. That's why that Nirvana t-shirt with the diagram of layers of redemption was so perfect, because that's the way the structure of the Nirvana camp worked. It was very, very difficult for outsiders to work their way through the various layers to get at people that could actually make decisions. It was all designed as protection. And it was true of any junkie. That's the way junkies operate their lives. That's the way the Alice in Chains camp worked. That's the way Lanigan worked. Nobody got inside the Nirvana camp. It was like a compound. It was even hard for the other band members to get through the layers sometimes. It's like heroin defined the scene. Seattle's always been a heroin town. It's a port city. Portland's always been a heroin town. But, like all culture explosions since World War II, when the German high command started to use methamphetamines, every major cultural scene in Western civilization, and we're talking bikers, beatniks, hippies, glam rock, punk, funk, Warhol Factor, the surfers, hot riders, trucks, were all speed freaks. It had a huge impact on our culture. And in Seattle in the early days, it was no different. Crystal meth was the drug of choice. For the longest time, cheap crystal meth was where it was at in this town. There were a few people who took heroin, but usually it's because they got exposed to it in other cities. It wasn't until the money rolled in, and this is true of every cultural explosion you see in these towns, it's followed by heroin. And there's a heroin epidemic. Heroin follows the money. This is the way things always work. Seattle fell right into it. Like any punk scene, it's amazing how many people die. You get all this money, and a lot of these guys, especially if they come from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, they can't handle it, and it kills them. Usually through self-indulgence, not being able to spend their money right. Rich junkies are as good as dead. Rich junkies don't live.